Hello and welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is going to be a reading for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum, and so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? Alright, so let's shuffle up these here cards, check our spiritual voicemail, and see what's what. Shall we? Do let's. So I've been incorporating cinnamon into my regular routine. And cinnamon is, I've always equated cinnamon to it gives me everything is going to be all right kind of feelings, you know. Growing up, I loved oatmeal. I still love oatmeal. I'm not even going to front. I love it a lot. But the way that my mother dressed my oatmeal when I was a kid, and how I dressed my oatmeal when I was a kid, I very rarely used cinnamon, right? But as I got to be an adult, it became necessary. And the thing is like when cinnamon was incorporated and I'm thinking with my hot cereals in particular, when cinnamon was added, it was always like a special feeling. Like it's going to be a really extra specially good day. You know? Oh, hold on. There. It always felt like it was going to be like an extra special day. I mean, it could have just been a Wednesday. I don't know. But it was like it was a special treat first thing in the morning before going to school. And so making it to the top of each month as I'm getting older always seems like something to celebrate. It's like a, whew, we made it feeling. High five, good on you type thing. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? What do we need to know? Three and a cut. 1, 2, 3, and a cut. Meditate and contemplate. This is 2 days in a row. All right. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay, and it reads, actually, I'm going to look at the teaching this time. Pisces is a sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of the water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep, like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. The deep feelings of comfort that cinnamon brings to me. What have you been feeling? What's been swimming around in that heart space of yours? What's really good? That thing that you're thinking about when you're not thinking? Is there something you've been telling yourself you need to do that you haven't done? Hearing what ugly truths can you only admit to yourself? Write it down. Above you is Two of Swords. Below you is Queen of Swords. Behind you is the Ace of Swords. And in front of you is the Five of Wands. You don't want to see the truth even though you know it's there and you are struggling. What is the truth that you only want to admit, that you can only admit to yourself? What is it? Three of Swords. It's painful. Eight of Wands. It's going to rear its ugly head if you don't do it first. Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords. Yes, there's a lot of being in one's head here. A lot of that. And well, if it's in your head, you need to get it out so that you can effectively deal with it. Because keeping it between your ears and driving yourself, causing yourself discomfort, is not a healthy route to go. But it's causing a lightweight obsession. Are you staying up late? Not getting rest like you should? Page of Cups, the Empress, Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Once you acknowledge it, once you acknowledge this thing, it turns around for you almost immediately, giving you, it's going to turn around for you almost immediately. Because it's a lot of the times the things that get us held up or stuck just need to be acknowledged, not necessarily fought, or squashed or squandered. Like you just need to recognize that what it is, for what it is. And then that recognition opens things up in a very powerful way. I've got to say that, in a very powerful way. And it lays things out for you to be able to move forward with the King of Swords. Because right now with the Devil card, it is, oh Jesus, this can be a dangerous combination. The Devil up top and the King of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, the Moon, let's just round that out. Yo, okay, whatever you are doing to self-soothe, it is getting in the way. And it's like the Devil, King of Wands, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. It's giving, I can stop this whenever I want type vibe. No, you can't. Not with the way that you're going, and not with the way that you've got yourself wrapped up right now. This is giving me can't see forest for the trees type of thing, but you're just marching on. Are you listening to yourself, telling yourself that Spirit is giving you direction? Or are you actually listening to the direction that Spirit is giving you? Only you can answer that. But right now, you just marching along like a fucking backyardigan. Listening to whatever makes you feel good. Ooh. Listening to whatever makes you feel good. Or doing too much of what makes you feel good. But you really don't know where you're going. All right, so you've got Hermit, Art, Eon, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, that's just some really good advice. Pull back, and shush. Pull back, regain your balance, and reestablish your connection with the divine, where it's quiet. Go to the quiet parts of your mind. Go to the quiet parts of your mind. When was the last time you went to the quiet parts of your mind? And I don't mean for 30 seconds while you're thinking of something else. When was the last time you got to the quiet space? Because there's some more studying that needs to happen. You've got the Eon here, right? Which to me says that whatever it is that needs studying is already within you. You just have to be able to regain the balance within yourself, because with this Three of Cups here, there is an imbalance. And the Six of Swords is providing a shield so that you can regain this balance in the quiet parts of your mind. Six of Cups, Prince of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Because all you really want is some ding dang peace. Jesus. If I could just get to this, I could chill. You got some if-thens going on. Thing about it, the only time that if-then is a good idea is when you're working on an Excel spreadsheet, and that's the function you're using. Using that to make a plan for your future, not so much. using that as a time to get reconnected with spirit, also not so much. Because like I say at the top, spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. You know what else spirit is not bound to? Our sensibilities. Spirit has things to do. Spirit's got a whole infinite universe to keep in balance. And while spirit has all the time in the world, spirit does not have time for shenanigans and willful ignorance. Willful ignorance will keep you stuck every time. Spirit justice card. Spirit does not have time for willful ignorance. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Chariot. Justice, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah. It is time to trim the fat and move forward. It is time to trim the fat and move forward. One more time. It is time to trim the fat and move forward. So says Spirit with the I'm stopping here with the Universe card at the top. Don't have time for your foolishness, Cletus Clump. You know what it is that you're doing too much of. And only you have the power to get that shit under control. Whether that means picking up the phone and calling someone, whether that means going cold turkey, if that's where you are in your life, if that means acknowledging the shit that you don't want to acknowledge so that you can go on about your world. But this ending is here. This culmination is here. The time for doing these things and being out of balance has expired. And see. Let's finish this round. Because you got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Emperor. It is time for you to gather up your winnings and go home. It is time. The hoo-ha is done. It is time to gather up your winnings with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. You've got financial gain and you also have wisdom. And you can move forward in this Emperor state. You have earned this. You have done the things that you needed to do to get to this stage. And now that you've reached this stage, it's time to move along. You've got bigger fish to fry. Okay? Bigger fish. Get to the quiet parts of your mind. Spirit will lead you where you need to go. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. Until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other, and I will see you all next time. Bye now.